Hello everyone, this is Nicholas Guillermo with Activism Truth, and this video is about ending corporate welfare in the state of Florida. As we know, if you look into Florida politics, Florida is recognized as one of the most corrupt states in the country. Although there's a lot of other states that are up to par with Florida's level of corruption. One big matter in Florida is that a lot of Floridians' tax dollars have been given away to giant corporations that hinder the local economy. And there is a plethora of Walmarts and supermalls and Sam's Clubs popping up in small towns everywhere with the intention to squash any possibility of local economies before they get started. And they have huge developers that get money that are destroying the Everglades and just lots of problems. So the campaign to end corporate welfare is a pretty interesting and important campaign that people need to get behind, and it is available for the voters of Florida to actually qualify a end corporate welfare ballot initiative for the ballot at the next election so that we can vote on it ourselves and stop the madness. Why should we be giving our tax dollars to mega corporations who really only have the interest at squashing what possibility of local economy we can have? Their intention is to squash any competition from locally owned businesses in their industry. Why should we be giving money to any privately owned corporations? It's a totally anti-free market, and yet a lot of the Republican governors and politicians in the state don't do anything about it. The Democrats go right along with it too. So it's time the people stand up for our own interests and keep that money in the state. There are so many things that we could do with it, like the light rail, like the high-speed rail idea that was passed by a popular vote in the year 2000 that had never been put into place because the politicians always claim, oh, well, there's not enough money left. Well, if they stopped giving money away to corporations, maybe we would have some for the people's needs. And so that's what this video is about. We don't have to wait for our politicians to represent us. In an ideal world, we can get some non-corporatist candidates elected, and it is possible to do this. But I think that it's going to come about because of actions taken on my behalf and others that are promoting this kind of idea of building a populist movement of people ready to vote for the right candidates and ready to vote for citizens' direct initiatives, which is a real idea about Activism Truth that's unique because we're not in this game of waiting any longer for politicians to fix things. The only way to get legislation passed and to have a government work for us is to play the role of government ourselves and be the fourth system of checks and balances. The citizens' ability to regulate government hinges on the ballot access process, the ability to recall politicians, which we also do not have in Florida. I'm going to make another video about the need to join Activism Truth for the right to recall governor campaign next. We also have we need the right to nominate candidates, to put like Green Party candidates, Libertarian candidates, and really what I'd rather see, rather than Green and Libertarian Party, I'd rather see a unified third party platform and just an independent platform that Libertarians and Green Party people will vote for. Because I think that those two groups also fall into the same kind of category as being part of the left-right paradigm because they really divide the what would otherwise be a populist movement against corporatism. Because there's so many things the Libertarians and Green Party agree with, and one of those things is to end corporate welfare. Yet they never get together and work to just find their own candidates because they're such ideologues in their own philosophies. And I think it's better we just find candidates that speak to all the people and can get everyone to agree on common sense solutions. But again, without having to wait for candidates, we the people might as well take our own incentive to create our own law changes ourselves and take advantage of the opportunity to do this now while we still have the internet that is freely available to us, because the current administration, Bush as well, and Obama, They are working to regulate the internet, and it might not be long if we continue on this trend that videos like this won't even be available for you, and alternative media might not be available because the First Amendment is under attack. So we need to act now, and we really have a huge opportunity in front of us, and the chance for us to save Florida is here. Florida is the best state in the country for ballot access because we have such a long timeline to gather signatures. It's 4 years. And we have these major cities, lots of universities where signatures can be gathered very quickly. And yeah, initiatives that are posted are just freely available for people to find online. But part of what I'm doing is to streamline the process. So anyone who joins Activism Truth can get on a mailing list, and I can email you the petitions directly to your inbox. You can print them out at your home computer on 8.5 by 11 paper. You can sign them yourself. You can get some neighbors, friends, family members, acquaintances to sign them. You can email the petition form to other people. But the point is that these efforts are not futile, and if we can only get a critical mass that's the equivalent of the amount of voters needed to qualify a ballot initiative, then at that point we can really create a fourth system of checks and balances where we can qualify any initiative we want practically overnight through the internet. And that's what Activism Truth is all about. And we're the first group promoting this idea. So I hope that you subscribe to this YouTube channel and share this video. Give it a thumbs up if you want to see others find this video on YouTube. And go to activismtruth.com and join the independent forum. Join the Facebook group if you have a Facebook profile. You can Skype with me directly, and it's going to start a major civil revolution. And it's all going to be possible because of a few people listening to sound advice about getting involved in a manner that's not speculative and doing something about these problems. A big advantage Activism Truth has over other groups that we want to partner with in the future is just simply that we're taking a direct stance on direct solutions, that we don't want to wait for politicians. We're not into this whole idea of lobbying and telling Congress what we want them to do and Senate what we want them to do, and our governors and president. Because at the end of the day, if they're already paid off and they're corrupt, they're going to just play this game like they listen a little bit, but they're not going to do the right thing. And I think we've seen this enough in our lifetimes. I know I have. I'm 30 years old now, and I've been generally interested in politics since about the year 2000, so going on 12 years. And yeah, I just see same old from both the Republicans and Democrats. And it's really a shame. I want to see, this. Now we've survived the Mayan apocalypse date, which is really just a representation of dawning of a new age. And I hope that people take this into consideration, that it's time we adopt new ideas, new philosophy. And the philosophy I have that I'd like you to share is that the people are the power and the ones we are waiting for. And we have the ability through this initiative process to create direct change, to put options in front of voters and let voters decide and pass laws ourselves by a popular vote. And with technology, this type of direct democracy we have currently available to us can really flourish. But it's going to take your participation. So I really need your help. If you want to see an end to corporate welfare, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, join the independent forum. I've created a link for it at Activism Truth, and read over the Activism Truth website because you need to inform yourself about these solutions. And if you're from another state and you're just watching this for the heck of it, just wait, because your state will be next. I'm going to be putting out videos about all the different states and the possibilities we have for ballot access in them, and I'm looking for others to join me and become journalists with me and help spread the word. And we will see a real revolution take off, a revolution of the mind, people that are not into waiting anymore for the politics, and we're going to do it ourselves. So I look forward to hearing your comments and any suggestions you might have, and talking with you directly. You can Skype with me, and we can get the ball rolling to get others involved. And as soon as we start spreading the word, and they start spreading the word as well, this will snowball, and we will be successful. Thank you for watching.